Hey guys, welcome back into more of The Boys. Today we have episode 7, the Self-Preservation Society. It's getting wild. It's been wild since the very beginning. I feel like I'm on a train with the no brakes that just won't stop. And I'm just happy to be here, honestly. I'm thoroughly enjoying the amount of chaos that is going on. We've had some questions answered. We still have some more questions to go. I would like to know more about Homelander and his upbringing because it does seem like I was right in a prior theory that Homelander was likely raised in a lab. So he didn't have any familiar connections growing up, which really explains a lot of his behavior. I'd love to know more about Kimiko. She's quickly becoming one of my favorite characters, even though she's like only been in like 2 episodes. But I love her and I love Frenchie. I love MM. I really want to meet his wife at some point. We learned a little bit more about Butcher and exactly why he hates Homelander so much. Homelander sexually assaulted Butcher's wife. Butcher's wife mysteriously disappeared after that. And Butcher thoroughly believes that she was either killed or killed herself, which is very likely. However, knowing anything about the progression of storytelling when it comes to books, movies, TV shows, what's likely going to happen, because these things are predictable at this point, is that Becca is definitely still alive. Maybe she had Homelander's child. And I feel like that will be a really interesting dynamic because Homelander not only doesn't appear to like Stillwell's child, but I don't think Homelander likes any children. And I think that is because his emotional growth was likely stunted from growing up with no familiar bonds or ties. So there's the possibility that he sees any child, not just Stillwell's, as a form of competition. So I'd be interested to know how Homelander might feel if Homelander had a child of his own. It might not be likely. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but I'm just saying media is predictable at this point. No story is original, and that is the most common way that this type of situation would be handled. So we do have that, and of course, Huey and Starlight. Butcher threatened Huey at the end of the last episode that Starlight was eventually going to find out and to be very angry with Huey, and I think that's true, because Starlight's definitely going to feel used and she's going to be angry. But Starlight is also a very caring individual, and she is not on board with the things that Vought is doing and how they are treating her. And I feel like if she knew the extent of what Vought was doing, Starlight would be a great ally, as would Maeve. So I'm really looking forward to what is going to happen when Starlight eventually finds out that Huey is working with the boys and what happened to Translucent, because I do think that while she will be very angry, Starlight is the perfect person to have on your side. It's just going to be hard to convince Butcher of that, because with the things that Butcher has gone through with his wife's assault, losing his wife afterwards, Butcher has painted all soups in this broad stroke of they're all dangerous terrorists. Even people like Annie, Starlight, who is the sweetest person ever, and Kimiko. We learned through Kimiko's story that you don't have to just give compound V to babies in order for them to develop superpowers, which is what I thought, because the baby would have their genetics integrated with compound V and they grow up with powers. But through Kimiko, we learned that full-grown adults can be injected with compound V and then develop powers. So even someone like Kimiko, who is just a kid who was kidnapped, forced into being a child soldier, even Butcher doesn't trust her. And there are a lot of reasons to not trust Kimiko. But at the top of Butcher's list is the fact that she is a soup, not the fact that she is a total stranger or a former soldier. Even if she was forced into it, it's still reason to be a little bit distrustful. It's that she's a soup. So I'm wondering if there's going to be any form of character development with Butcher and him kind of growing out of this broad hatred of soups and realizing that in a lot of ways, soups are also victims. Like, a lot of them have grown up to abuse their powers, but they were also experimented on with as kids. And then there were people like Kimiko. Kimiko was given compound V just so that she could become this like super villain that Vought would later find and take down. her entire kidnapping and being turned into a soup was planned to make Vought and the Seven and their superheroes look better. So people like Kimiko and other soups do have the possibilities to be victims. So I'm just interested to see if there's any type of growth from Butcher from that. I'm also not done with my fly theory. I still think there's something to that. But you know what? I didn't see a fly in the last 2 episodes, so I'm going to have to let it go for right now. But we're not done. There's a fly somewhere. Okay, we're going to jump straight into episode. Is it the Christmas party at Vought? I hate the smolder. Give me back the Deep who's like in therapy and trying to steal dolphins. Butcher! Was Butcher a Vought employee? That explains so much.
Vodka soda, hold the soda.
Thank you.
Drinks are free, but
Becca.
the food's bloody awful. For fuck's sakes.
Okay, just let me shake a few more hands and then we'll be out of here. Whoa. Easy, Tiger. I want you on the A game.
Becca's the employee.
No, I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I would love to talk to you about maybe quarterbacking the rest of my social media.
Seriously?
Absolutely. My dad, he always said, surround yourself with people smarter than you.
I hate him. I hate the way he's looking at her. Oh, this is when he was with Maeve.
Walk around in that sweaty fucking wetsuit all day long. Balls mashed up against his leg.
You promised to be.
Let's get the fuck out of
I
here.
kind of wondered that at one point too, especially when he was in that pool with Ezekiel. That getup cannot feel comfortable when it's wet. Butcher, let them be happy. Oh, my boy Huey's getting some. Okay. I like them, but now it's gonna be so much worse because they're now physically, emotionally invested, and now, oh, she doesn't know. Oh, she's gonna find out and she's gonna be extra pissed now. Damn it, they're cute. Now Butcher's gonna ruin it. He's a jaded asshole.
I've never seen your place or your job. You're kind of a mystery to me.
Yeah.
That's hot, right?
No.
You gotta understand that my dad was nothing but corny jokes and expensive gifts until he was gone, and all the money along with him. I know that that's not you, but I need to know that the hotel is a nice thing and not a red flag thing.
Yeah, not that you're a serial killer. You know?
So everything's okay?
That's a loaded question.
That's great. No red flags.
Huey, I understand why you're lying, but I hate it. Please stop. I'm gonna be sad. Then I'm gonna be mad. Oh yeah, because Mesmer gave him their IDs, and crime analytics is freaking crazy. Oh, they're all about to get burned. And MM has a family. He doesn't recognize him. It's just now clicking. Okay.
I know this is not as swanky as New York City, but to have a hero like you in a place like Sandusky,
I love that they
everyone
sent that
down at the
bitch to
local branch
Ohio.
is just tickled pink.
Ohio
Now,
has
we've
some
got
nice
Cedar
lakes.
Point, biggest roller coaster park in the whole U.S. of A.
Yeah,
We're
swim with
just a
some
couple short
salmon.
hours from Cleveland or Toledo, and Lake Erie, right here. You want to swim?
Yeah, Lake Erie. That's the worst timeout ever. Getting sent to Ohio.
Can't do this shit, man. Tough shit. You heard the doc. Your heart is getting bigger, balls are getting smaller, your bone density's for shit. That compound V shit is killing you. Don't even say it out loud. You don't know shit about it, you understand? I don't wanna know.
So does it break soups
done.
down over
Ain't no
time?
more fucking around.
You could have stayed top of your game if it wasn't for the drugs. But yeah, their bodies adapt to what their natural levels are. So I mean, just like with steroids, if you push past that, your body's gonna reach a breaking point.
What's going on?
I missed you guys. Just wanted to see your smiling faces.
Noir! I
Good to
love
see you,
him.
buddy.
He's probably an asshole like everyone else, but I like the fact he doesn't talk.
And, truth be known, I felt like we were overdue a little heart-to-heart. A rap session. Maybe a little tough love.
What's that supposed to mean?
Literally no one's doing their job
Means-
except for Noir.
That lately, some of you have been a little out of sorts. Erratic. Unreliable. Downright sloppy. Not you, Noir. You've been great.
That was my
But the
thought
rest of
too.
you,
My boy's done nothing wrong.
it is fair to say that I am disappointed.
Why? Is this
Don't
a
say that
joke?
you know
Why
him.
is Huey up there? I don't understand. Who is this guy?
This guy is Hugh Campbell. He and Starlight are going steady. He's also one of the guys who killed Translucent.
Wait, what?
As well as blackmailing Mesmer, Ezekiel, Popclaw, and God knows who else.
Popclaw?
No. That is insane.
Starlight. How about now?
Oh.
Shit.
You still haven't
know
put
this guy.
You're finally
He's
put it
finished with his
together.
girlfriend, so I should hope so. What if he was helped? Say someone, I don't know, got him in to see Ezekiel and got rid of the deep.
Whoa.
Keep those hands down by your sides, Missy.
Homelander, that's enough.
You got something to add, Maeve?
Maeve is stepping up.
She didn't know.
Maeve is stepping up.
She stinks of adrenaline and her heart's beating like a little rabbit.
The only thing she's guilty of is being fucking stupid. She obviously fell for this Hugh Campbell guy, and he's pumping her for information. So back off, leave her alone.
Team Maeve. You heard your ex. Fuck off, golden boy. To find out in a frickin' meeting with your coworkers. Oh, Kimiko baking. Not the point. But she is adorable. They're
at
both
this.
baking.
Oh no. You don't stir. You fold. Like this.
I don't think I can do this anymore.
Do what?
You also can't walk
This-
away though.
I mean, Vought, whatever with Kimiko, it's
You
awful,
literally killed
and
the
you
guy.
gotta stop it. But I can't.
Right. He's been sneaking off to give her one at Lincoln Grand.
You've been following me?
But
That
you
is
gave
a
me
little
choice.
She doesn't know anything, okay? I'm not gonna tell her anything, or we'll just...
Just what? Fuck off to Epcot, the Hamptons, maybe pump out a few flying babies.
No,
Epcot.
I don't know.
No, you don't know. Because you ain't thinking except with your dick.
You're wrong about her.
That bitch is fucking playing you. And you're too fucking blind to see it.
Right, so
I
better to
mean,
be loyal
Huey
to a
played
dead
her.
woman who doesn't know and doesn't care. How's that working out for you?
The whole room goes silent. Butcher, you can't keep pushing people, then get pissed when someone pushes back.
Is this?
So much time obsessing about me, am I right? Say hi to baby boy, Dad. Oh,
No.
hey, Huey.
Why is he here? He says you're in some kind of trouble.
Dad, are you okay? Get your ass over here in 20 minutes. I'm gonna burst on like a fucking pinata. Do you understand me? Just like I did your
Girlfriend.
Yeah, I got it.
Little.
And Huey.
Alone. If I catch a whiff of one of your little asshole friends.
I got it.
All my bank accounts are frozen and flagged. Monique, listen. When you get this,
Okay, wife
leave the
is
house
fine.
immediately, lay low, and call me.
Well, I hope she was fucking worth it.
Not Annie. She doesn't
It
know.
doesn't matter. I'm gonna fucking do her in.
Hell you
Hey,
will.
hold on a second. She doesn't know it wasn't her.
It was technically a
She's
Mim
never
and
seen me
Frenchie.
before. Not once, not ever. So how did I get burned?
Mesmer.
Mesmer.
Dad,
somebody might want to consider taking some Compound V because this is not a fair fight.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Right here, sport.
You really did. Come alone. Next time, there's not gonna be a next time, but next time, have at least a few cards up your sleeve.
Okay. You mean like this?
I don't know what that shit is.
Oh, you don't? So, you don't mind if I do this?
What the fuck is wrong with
I have a bigger dose. I have a real dose hidden somewhere outside. Let him go. I hand it over, then you can do whatever you want with me.
I can catch up to dear old daddy in a millisecond.
Dad, time to go.
Not without you.
I'll be right behind you.
I am not leaving you with him,
Dude,
all right? You're just a
Eve.
kid. You're my kid.
Dad!
Oh, okay, you're out of your depth.
I'll be all right. I got this. This shit must be pretty good. If it's worth running through a human being for.
Oh my God, man, that was an accident. Where the fuck is the V?
That accident had a name.
And what about Popclaw? She had a
You
name
did that
too.
to Popclaw.
Charlotte.
Charlotte's dead because of
The
you.
only good thing in my life is gone now.
Is it
What
Kimiko?
this, man? I kill your girlfriend and you kill mine.
I didn't kill your girlfriend.
You used her.
And you killed
put her in
her.
danger, and then you threw her out like she was fucking garbage. So who's worse?
You pumped Popclaw full of Kimiko.
You bitch!
You know, you're right.
Brittle
It would have
bones.
been stupid to come alone.
Look at that brittle femur. Get his ass, Kimiko.
We gotta go.
You swore to me and to Jesus Christ that you were done with Billy Butcher.
No, I get it. Everything Butcher touches turns to flaming hot shit.
I ain't blaming him. Last I checked, you're a grown-ass man.
Hey, do you remember that marketing girl?
Ashley?
I'm sorry, I had to fire her.
No. 7, 8 years ago.
Becca.
Becca.
Yes.
Becca Butcher.
That's it. Mm-hmm. I was just wondering if you knew what happened to her.
Stillwell specializes
No, I
in
just
cleaning
assumed
up
she quit.
Homelander's mess.
Quit.
She knows.
Is there any particular reason why you are asking all of these questions?
No, I'm just curious. It's interesting, right?
You're gonna love it here. You like roller coasters?
I'm more of a water park guy.
Unless he's directly interacting with like a porpoise, I don't care.
Come on, baby. I got you here in the flesh. I gotta see it. Please.
What is it supposed to be? Does he have... Oh. Well, what is that?
Gills. Oh my God, that's so fucked up.
Can we just, be gentle?
Ugh, don't stick your finger in that. Gross.
Okay.
I don't like the sound it's making.
Stop.
Come on, it's just my pinky.
No, I said it hurt.
Oh, hey, look who's learning a little bit of something about
You
consent.
should go.
I'm not going.
It's probably not gonna stick, but...
Fucking freak.
Mesmer! You remember what Butcher said about your fingers. Get his ass, Butcher.
Having a good growler, are we? How did you?
Could have just kept quiet.
Back at that shit hole of yours. Cause you know, fuck you.
No! What did you expect me to do? It was a Homelander!
You sought Homelander out.
You gotta talk to me.
Wait. No. I can help you.
Oh, you better talk quickly. This is the only point of negotiation you're gonna get. This is the only bargaining tool you got.
Missing? I can help you find her. Please, I have a daughter!
Oh. A daughter that, you know, you willingly gave up after you had the chance to try to mend a relationship with. So.
Don't want none, fuck off.
I'm here about your wife.
And has she not
was
been
alone
home
with him for
since?
3 hours. Not long after that, Rebecca went missing and has remained so ever since. One way or another, Mr. Butcher, I believe Homelander was involved. My name is Mallory. I'm the person who can get you payback.
Finally meeting the legend herself, Mallory. That's a lot of snacks. Oh, the deep. Don't try to give me a deep redemption arc. Yeah, stare sadly at these fish.
What's up, man? I'm gonna get you out of here. Just hang tight.
Is he gonna have an entire tank of lobster? Or is he just gonna steal one lobster?
Yeah. Oh, hey, can I take one of these lobsters back with me?
You got it.
Thanks.
You're only saving one lobster?
Oh, wait, no, not that one. This one. Yeah, that's my guy.
This is gonna be your sidekick since you killed the dolphin? Oh, is he gonna get chopped?
Wait.
Larry, please. I just need a secure place for a few nights.
That poor lobster.
Wait. That's a bouton.
That poor lobster. I do like seeing the deep sad, though.
I think Rain is plenty interested. Only she didn't bring you Homelander's head on a plate, and you blew the whole fucking thing up. How am I doing so far?
Nah, mate. Way off.
Bullshit.
No. That was fact.
You're so hot for Homelander right now, Butcher. You're not gonna let anything get in your way, even if it's your own fucking friends, man.
Yeah, Susan could have literally have given you guys federal protection. Susan can fix anything. Call Susan. Don't randomly show up at Susan's house, though. The puppies! Oh, they really are just puppies.
Between this and 80-hour weeks at the lab, take the lab. No contest.
Was he the scientist looking at Homelander through the window when Homelander was a kid?
Catch up with any of the old gang from Vought?
Look, do you mind if we don't do this?
Do what?
This cat and mouse bullshit. You want to know about Rebecca Butcher? You went to Stillwell about her because you knew that'd tip over the first domino. Well, it led to me. Rebecca Butcher had come to her with a completely unprecedented medical condition.
What condition?
Pregnancy by soup?
She was pregnant with your child.
Ew.
The fetus was developing unnaturally fast. We told her we'd deliver the baby safely at a secure location.
Or
But
you
she
could
had to
just
sign
get rid
an
of
NDA.
it.
Couldn't tell anyone. Not even her husband. You can imagine the size of the potential scandal. She died on the table.
And the baby?
Oh, Butcher's
Lived
gonna
all
be
of
extra
10 seconds. Drowned in its mother's blood.
Lies.
When I raise subjects without their mothers, they become violent, aggressive, downright hateful.
He's right about that one.
You should have been raised in a home with a family who loved you. Not in a
Yep, case in
cold
point.
lab with doctors.
Homelander's kid is alive and Becca's raising it because they want to see if that will
All this is my fault.
What do you want?
create a Homelander without this aggression. That's my theory right
Forgiveness?
now.
I'm the world's greatest superhero.
You're my greatest failure.
Respect the old man for looking him in the eyes as he says it. That kid is alive. That kid is alive. Becca is alive. Vought knows about it. Because it would be interesting to have a Homelander that actually grew up with maybe a caring parent.
Butcher.
Fucking hell, calm down.
Did you call Susan? Please tell me you called Susan.
All right, easy, lads, easy.
Oh, it's Susan. I love you. Your hair is
Amen.
perfect as always.
Deputy Director.
Your family's gonna be okay. You have my word.
Thank you.
The V, hand it over.
No Homelander.
No, Homelander, we had a deal. Everyone else is fair game. Do you want this or not?
You can get Homelander a different way. Let Susan protect the people in that room. Answer it. Answer. Please. Please.
Annie, are you okay?
I have to see you. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not following.
You and your corporation are fucked. Unequivocally, unilaterally fucked. How is that? Is that clearer for you?
What do you want?
For starters, there are no superheroes in the U.S. Armed Forces.
The bill's already gone down to the floor. They're gonna vote on it any day now.
And you're pulling it. Retooling the concept for internal development, I don't give a shit, but the deal is dead. And we're gonna go back to status quo, where we're the government and the military, and you're just assholes running around in your capes.
And if we refuse?
Everything goes public. Corruption story of the century. Vought shares go to zero. The civil suits, criminal prosecution, and you go bankrupt, and your cute little suit goes to a lovely shade of orange for 15 to 30.
Susan's my woman crush Wednesday until the show is done.
Thank you, Michaela.
I don't even feel comfortable talking over her because I love her. What happened,
tell me
Susan?
what the hell's going on.
About 12 minutes ago, Navy SEALs took out Abu Rassam, about 50 miles outside of Damascus.
Right, as planned, so what's the problem?
Watch this.
Got movement. Hey, hey, get down. Hey, get down. Get down, motherfucker. Don't fucking move. I said get down.
What the fuck does that say?
Nakib.
Hey, breathe, motherfucker. What you doing? Chill up.
Oh, okay, so someone was a bomb.
Are you telling me they have a suit terrorist?
So all this time you guys haven't been dealing with supervillains? Too many kids growing up with superpowers, like I would think something would have gone wrong.
Annie,
Did you kill Translucent?
Yes, he deserved it.
It's not that simple.
You're a murderer.
We didn't have a choice.
There is always a choice.
Not with Translucent.
I'm taking you in.
No, Annie, hold on.
To the cops. At least they'll treat you better than the Seven
Just
would.
listen to me. Listen to me, okay? I know this is so fucked.
You were the only thing, Huey. You were the only thing that I could count.
Okay? This is about Compound V.
Compound V.
It's this drug. It gives the soups their powers.
We're born like this.
You were a lab experiment.
I'm so sorry. Annie.
Fucking run, Huey!
What the butcher? You asshole. Now she's never going to forgive him.
Get the fuck away from her!
So do some of the parents know beforehand?
Looked like you had it all under control.
Because Starlight's mom told her some lie that she blinded the doctors or almost did when she was born. Butcher, that was so unnecessary. This show is literally addicting. I am so mad at Butcher. Annie was listening. Annie was listening. I don't know where it would have gone from there, but if Huey had just spoke quicker and actually explained himself, Annie would have been on board. But no, Butcher had to come out of the abyss with that frickin' rifle Butcher constantly overreacting and making things worse. The only thing he's done right is call Susan, because Susan fixes problems. Susan is perfect. I don't know if Susan really is perfect. Who knows? I might find something out later that like Susan's a bad person, but like Susan is perfect. I am willing to forgive her wrongs. Oh, it was so good to see Kimiko get one over on A-Train. That's what you get for taking Compound V. You got brittle bones now. You gotta be careful, old man. It was so good to watch her break his femur. I love Kimiko so much. So we met the scientist who raised Homelander. And the scientist made it very clear, something that I was thinking very early on, that because Homelander was raised without familiar bonds, that is what makes him so aggressive, because he's constantly searching for validation and power. So he is naturally just this aggressive, which I also called that Becca had Homelander's kid. Gross, but it's predictable. I truly believe that that kid and probably Becca are alive, because that kid is like a medical phenomenon, right? Homelander apparently should not have been able to have kids. So if he was actually able to impregnate someone, there's no way they're letting that kid go. If anything, that kid is a prime candidate to be raised as a more perfect version of Homelander. Because we're going to assume that if Supes can have kids, those kids would take on their parents' abilities. So this kid would be a Homelander, but they would have the chance to raise this child correctly by actually having it in an environment where it is cared about, so it can form empathy. So this is a more human Homelander in the making. So I do believe that kid's alive. I think Becca's probably alive. And I'm not sure what Homelander is going to do when he finds out, because he was very focused on if that kid was a boy. So I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see exactly where that leads to. And Homelander's going off the rails. Slowly but surely, Homelander is becoming harder to control for Stillwell, and she knows it. You can see it on her face. It's freaking her out and she's scared. Like, obviously she's gonna be in legal trouble right now. I don't know if the CIA and Susan are actually going to be able to pin Vought down, because there's 2 more seasons to this, so I don't exactly know what would happen in the next 2 seasons if Vought was like caught up in all of this. I do not care for this deep redemption arc thing. Like, they're trying to make you not empathize with him, but understand where he's coming from and see that he's maybe going through some type of growth and change by having that scene where that girl obviously didn't respect his boundaries and he didn't consent to having his gills fingered. I don't even know why that would cross someone's mind. I don't care for body horror. So that was like unnecessary and disgusting. But I really don't care for his personal growth at all. I want him to do funny little moments with lobsters and porpoises. And I never like seeing an animal get hurt. But when it's a CGI animal and it makes the deep sad, then I think it's funny. So I want just more segments of that stuff. I don't care about his personal growth whatsoever. Now, personal growth, I care about Maeve. She stood up to Homelander. She's tired of Vought's shit. She, I think, is feeling remorseful about ending her relationship with that woman who actually seemed to really care about her. So, and I just love that she stood up for Starlight, because who knows what Homelander would have done if Maeve did not kind of take the reins in that situation and guide him in a different direction. So I am loving the character growth from Maeve, and I do want to see more of that, because I think if any of the 7 outside of Starlight have the potential to break off and actually be someone who could align with the boys and be a threat, it would be Maeve, because Starlight, I think, is someone who you could easily have switch sides just because of how empathetic she is. But we haven't really seen her in any combat situations that would make me think that she would be this powerful asset, whereas Maeve has actual combat experience. So that's just my thought on that. The train just keeps going, as I said before. So I'm going to hop straight into the 8th episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you join me again, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Bye now.